I think the Read to Succeed program is a great program, especially getting the kids to read. I think we give a lot of incentive for the kids to read, and I think it's a fun thing where the kids come in to the library or to the school and they get to see a real live hockey player, you know, and we do some fun things with it. We talk about the importance of reading and how players read a lot, and whether you know it or not, in life you read quite a bit.
My first year here, the Read to Succeed program was, you know, just starting out, had going on for a couple of years, and I still, and this is something I want to say, you know, last year I had someone come up to me, a parent, who said, you know, 10 years ago, 12 years ago, they brought their son to a Read to Succeed over in Crystal Lake when I was here, and he said, you know, you're the reason, the Wolves are the reason that he went to college, because he ended up loving it and actually, you know, sticking with the Read to Succeed program, and that's the reason. And he said, I didn't go to college, my kid did, and I think it's because of, you know, the Wolves and guys like yourself who really, you know, told him how important reading was at the young age of 6 or 7, or I don't know how old his kid was, and that in itself is, I mean, just a testament to how powerful the Wolves organization can be in changing people's lives and helping, you know, just the overall education of kids. So it's one of the things that I've, you know, taken a liking to, obviously, in doing those types of things. And I did one recently, and just to see the kids, you know, being excited about reading, which, you know, at the age of 5, 6, 7, sometimes doesn't really happen. And blending it with going to the games and getting different things from the Wolves, and being able to see, you know, the Wolves at different Read to Succeed programs or events is a great tie-in and a great thing. And I know, like I said, Courtney does a phenomenal job. The Wolves have always done that.
I just come up to the libraries and talk to kids about reading and growing up in Alabama, tell them a little bit about myself, tell them the importance of education and what it is like on the road, you know, making sure they know that we have a lot of spare time, read a lot of books.
This is me. I'm the centerman in the middle. That's my position.
I love kids a lot, and it's always fun. They always ask interesting questions. I also like to be able to do this stuff for the community.
You know, when it came time to get on the ice, I wasn't the best hockey player. So growing up, my parents always tried to instill this idea of academics and athletics. So they go hand in hand. You know, if I'm gonna succeed in one, I'm gonna succeed in the other.
But it's good for us to just instill the idea of academics and athletics or other activities. It's good for them to hear that coming from a player who they normally see on the ice.
When mom and dad tell you to do your homework or go to bed early or study and whatnot, you know, they know what they're talking about because they've gone through that.
I wasn't allowed to, you know, leave the house or go to hockey practice or baseball practice or soccer, whatever it was, until all my reading was done and all my homework was done.
I'll give you a little background on my life first. I was born in London, Ontario, and the things I learned in high school was that if I didn't keep my grades up, I wasn't allowed to play any hockey. I learned that in grade 10 or 11, where my grades slipped a little bit, and I had a game the next day, and my coaches came talk to me and said, you know, Jeremy, your grades have slipped a little bit. You're gonna have to miss the next couple games until we see your grades improve. So at a young age, I realized that education is first and sports was second.
We're playing in Indianapolis one night against the Indianapolis Ice. It's a Blackhawks farm team. I was playing for the Phoenix Roadrunners, the top affiliate for LA. And I broke my arm in 2 spots. I have a plate and 8 screws in it as we speak. And you know, thank God for my education, because at that time it was a real it was a total awakening for me, because on my way over there, I'm talking to my father. I said, Dad, what if I'm never able to play hockey ever again? He says, Tim, thank God you went to school. Thank God you got that diploma. I hope they're getting, you know, a lot of encouragement that they're doing a great thing at an early age, and you know, the importance of education, and just trying to, you know, tie in my background with education and reading, and hopefully they're getting that. But I think they're enjoying the hockey and the equipment and the autographs too.
Makes me a smarter person, because I mean, I get hit in the head a lot, and so I mean, it helps when I read my books. But it's just an awesome thing. I mean, I know reading, you don't realize how much in life you use it.
I just think the message we're trying to send is reading's a lifelong thing, and to have fun with it, and what a great experience it is to kids to kind of come to a library like this and get an experience through reading like that.
I'm very big on education being a part of your development, and you know, not just being a hockey player. I really believe that my education is a part of who I am, and helps me to be the player that I am on the ice as well. I just want to try to stress that to kids also, and hopefully me coming and speaking to these kids helps them out maybe just one little bit.
That's the biggest thing, just to stress how important education was, and how, even though obviously I'm a professional athlete, but how education helped me get to where I am today.